Hey, Bob, I'm home.
Yep, sure are.
Place is a mess.
Yep, sure is.
I thought you said you were going to clean it up.
Yep, sure did. But after my test, I haven't had my test. Therefore, the apartment has not been cleaned.
Can't you just stop for a minute?
I really need to study for this test. It's in physics, and I haven't been doing so well.
Well, no wonder. There are objects in this place that defy the law of gravity. For example, how did this shirt make its way from your drawers out into our living room?
Hey, Alex, I don't really have time to argue now.
Well, neither do I. I just want a clean apartment.
Look, I'm going up to campus. I'll be back after my test.
Yeah, fine. On some days, I really can't stand roommates. If only I were married. Yes, I can't wait for that day when I finally meet her. It'll probably be at some ordinary place like an airport. She'll be wearing a trench coat with a straw hat and a little flowery thing on it, just for effect. No, wait, the trench coat's too much. No trench coat. She'll be wearing a blue floral dress. Because it's summertime. But we have to meet somehow. Like maybe an airplane starts up and her valuable hat is blown off her head. And I, seeing the imminent danger to the hat, run to it and catch it just before it gets sucked into a jet engine. Meanwhile, she's also running after the hat, and we meet face to face in an encounter certs would pay good money for. And then I'll say something completely ordinary, yet witty, like, "Here's your hat, ma'am." And then she'll say something like, "Thank you." And thus we'll proceed to stage 2. We'll start spending all of our time together doing things with really romantic music playing in the background. Just like in the movies. We'll go biking. And fishing. Ooh, and mountain climbing. It'll be wonderful. And then one day I'll finally ask her to marry me, and she'll respond, "Oh yes, yes, yes." And then we'll be married. And we'll live in such harmony. We'll never have one fight, ever. And she'll even clean up the place, too. We'll spend the rest of our lives living happily ever after. Bob! I'm just giving you a manly man hug.
Gee, thanks.
Well, how'd your test go?
It went all right, I guess. Hey, that reminds me. I was pretty rude to you earlier. Could you forgive me?
Of course. Actually, I was wondering if you could forgive me. I mean, I shouldn't get so upset at little things like an unclean apartment. I mean, if I get so unglued every time my roommate doesn't come through for me, I'll do a whole lot worse in marriage.
Of course I forgive you. What does marriage have to do with anything?
Oh, everything.
Oh,
Why?
I know what you mean. Sometimes I can't wait till I get married, too.
Well, yeah, but marriage isn't gonna be like that romance they show on TV. It's really about giving of ourselves.
That's great, Alex. Hey, you clean up the place. You did that for me? Thanks.
No, I didn't. How did this happen? Wait a second, that was just a dream.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Or was it?
Excuse me, I just moved in next door, and I was wondering if I could borrow a cup of sugar.
No, wait, Bob! This isn't what love is about! That's not real! That hat is on a string! This is a bad twist to the ending! Bob! Bob!